Oh, there you are.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to welcome everybody to our Zoom team meeting tonight. Melanie and I are excited everybody's on.
Yay. Yay.
And we even have some new faces tonight, which is always cool. So Melanie, do you want to share about National Conference?
Of course I do. This is my all-time favorite event ever. Why National Conference? So for those of you guys that are new, Pampered Chef Home Office puts on a national conference every year, and it's usually in the July-August timeframe. So this year, the dates are July 24th through July 27th. They're going to launch the new fall line there, which is always exciting to be able to see the fall line first. Only national conference attendees get to see it first, and then it's released to everyone else. We usually get some free products or some free goodies while you're there. Surprise boxes. So surprise boxes are you pay a set dollar amount and then you open up the box and you get to see what's in it. So we have lots of fun with surprise boxes. Tons and tons and tons of training on how to help you propel your business to the next level, learn about bookings and recruiting and product information, and just really learn from some of the top leaders that you probably wouldn't normally get to learn from. It, of course, builds your confidence and your skills, so it's a wonderful opportunity to do all of those things. So registration is actually going to open in just a couple weeks, like 2 weeks, I think. So it opens April 8th, which is going to be here before you know it. The dates are July 24th through July 27th. Now the 24th is a Wednesday, and that is Nancy Joes, who is our National Executive Director. So she's top of the line. She actually reports to Home Office. Her organization is going to be putting on a pre-conference training, and last year I went.
No, we've done two.
Two, yeah. Okay, yes, 2 years. The last 2 years I went, it's been invaluable. I really encourage you guys, if you can go on Wednesday, to go. And then, of course, the 25th through the 27th is the actual Home Office National Conference. So, you know, of course, all of us may go up at different dates. We hope you all go up on Wednesday, but you know, there will definitely be opportunities for some carpooling so you can split gas and parking. Heather and I are going to be staying at the Hyatt again because it's got that crosswalk to go over to the Rosemont Convention Center. It is in Rosemont, so it's within driving distance. So you can definitely find roommates to reduce cost. It comfortably fits 4 to a room. They have a mini fridge in the room, and there is a microwave on most of the floors. And then last year what we did was Heather made Sloppy Joes and I made tacos, and we brought our Rock Crock slow cooker stands, and we heated that up for lunch, and then everybody chipped in a dessert. So we're definitely willing to do something like that again if you guys are interested to help reduce food costs. We did get a couple of hours for lunch, or you guys are welcome to you know, eat on your own. But, you know, so let us know. I did set up an event for National Conference. So once you guys get registered, you know, feel free to, you know, click join, and then we can talk about all the details in the event. Sorry, hold on.
Can I ask Linda? I know that I didn't ask you this ahead of time, so I didn't know you were going to be on, but I remember the last couple times you had said with conference that at first you were like, oh, well, I don't really think I'm going to go, but you went the first time. Would you just explain to everybody kind of what it has meant to you? Because you go every year with us too.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute me.
Oh, okay.
Everything's okay. Yeah, it's a great trip. I drive up every year because I'm a little bit closer to Rosemont. But yeah, the first year I wasn't real. First year I didn't go because it was in Kentucky actually. The second year I went, and I was just very unsure about it. But it's not only the learning experience you get from the trainings, it's also the people that you meet and the different people you get to talk to, just socializing. And they give you so many ideas. You know, when you go into a class, make sure you meet the person next to you and talk to them and find out where they're from. And they can give you so many good ideas because they're in a different situation than you are. And they're thinking of things that you're not thinking of. What else? It's just the group sessions are just so exciting. It really revs you up and gets you ready to go. And when you come back, you really want to get into your business and start working it very, soon as possible. I really enjoy it, and I will hopefully be able to go this year. It depends on my husband, but.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
All right. Anybody have any questions about conference?
We lost you, Melanie.
You did?
We don't see you.
Oh, I see me.
I hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, I'm sorry for your luck.
You're like a blank screen. But that's okay. We can hear you, so it's okay.
Well, let me stop my video and start it again. Would that work?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well.
I can see you.
Oh, I can see you now.
Oh, perfect.
Here you go. Okay.
All right. So does anybody have any other questions about conference? All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Power Hour and the IPAs. So you guys all, maybe not the new people, should have a Power Hour binder. And we're going to talk a little bit about the binder and IPAs. Anybody remember what IPA stand for?
I do.
Somebody chatted.
Melba said, how much is conference? And what
Okay.
does the hotel room costs?
Yep. So the conference ticket is usually around $225, I believe. But
If you register early.
If you register early, and it can go all the way up to $250 or $275. So they'll have different cutoff dates for different prices. But if you're new and you've signed since I think last June or July, we'll have to get the information as soon as it comes out. They've been offering a new special for $99 to go to conference. So I've been told that they're doing that again, but of course, since registration hasn't opened yet, I don't know for sure. Last year, the room cost was about $110 or $115 a person for the
2 nights.
Was that 2 nights?
Because we stayed the 3rd night and nobody stayed with us the 3rd night.
Yes, that's right. So it was $110 for 2 nights if you had 4 people in the room. So it definitely does depend on how many people you have in the room. And then the cost will be based on that.
And what we did last year, because Melanie can only book 1 room, I can only book 1 room. So it's first come, first serve. If anybody wants to stay with us, we need to get your deposit so that we know that the room is taken, and then we'll have somebody else get another room. So, it's going to be the first people that sign up and want to stay with us and say something to us, because Melanie only has 3 spots and I only have 3. So it's the only fair way we could think to do it. But then to get the deposits down, because that way you already know part of it's paid, and you know what I mean? It's not everything all at once. It just makes it, I think, a lot easier.
Yep. And we'll put those details in the event as soon as we have them, because as soon as registration opens, Heather and I will be able to purchase our tickets and then reserve the room. So we'll let you know what all those costs are. It does cost to park at the hotel. I think it was like $20 a day or something. So just make sure that you remember that cost. If you drive up separately and you don't carpool with someone, that cost is added on to the cost of the room.
Which is nice if we carpool, because then it's really not that much per person for the parking when we all split it.
Yep, absolutely. All right, any other questions about conference? Okay. Does anybody remember what IPA stand for?
I do, but I know I don't count.
You don't count, Heather. Well, if I can get my slide to go. All right, what is an IPA? IPA stands for income producing activity. So an income producing activity is not watching Netflix, not playing Candy Crush. That is not going to help you propel your business.
Come on, Melanie.
I know. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. So spending 1 hour a day on your IPAs is going to propel your business to the next level. So what type of activities is an IPA? So in your Power Hour binder, you have this IPA sheet.
You go turn that off so it doesn't.
And so it has 4 squares in it. You have booking leads, recruiting leads, customer care calls, coaching calls. So your customer care calls can be follow-ups. Remember, we use the 2-2-2 method, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months to follow up. It can be following up on a customer that has,
Leave it open.
it can be offering the business opportunity to previous hosts or previous customers, or even a cold, green dot opportunity. Offering free and half price products through a party. So offering a party experience, your full service checkouts on your virtual shows. And then here's some new ideas that maybe you haven't heard before. Posting some non-salesy, meaningful content to your business page or business group. So a couple of things not to do is not to include a price of a product and not to include the link to your website. So ideas like that would be, posting a recipe that you made, or posting pictures from your dinner with what products that you made it with, and stuff like that. Sorry, my dogs. I won't be able to sit down here next time. You can include recipes. You can go live on if you have a business page, go live on your business page. Otherwise, go live on your Facebook page. Just be careful not to post the link to your website or prices, because that can get you thrown in Facebook jail. So our little picture over here, I don't know how many of you can see it. If you can dream it, you can do it. So we're sticking with our Disney theme because, of course, Disney is hopefully what we're all shooting for the trip. Any questions on the IPAs?
I think the big thing to think about when you're thinking about the IPAs is anything that can generate an income for you. And because sometimes people they'll go on Facebook and they say, oh, I'm really working my business, but they're really kind of scrolling through Facebook. They're not really working their business. And they'll say, oh, but I spent an hour, but it really wasn't doing anything that would create income or shows for you. So if you're posting or you're sending messages to people, things like that, then Facebook is an avenue that you can use. But I think sometimes people get sucked into things like that and they think they're working their business, but they're not really doing something that's going to help propel their business forward. I think we have to be mindful of that when we sit down to do our business. If you spend that hour a day, you will notice a huge difference in your business 30, 60 to 90 days out.
Yeah. And remember, it doesn't have to be an hour all in one chunk. You can break that down into 3 or 4, 15 to 20 minute intervals. You're sitting in the car line waiting to pick up your kid, or you go to a soccer game or a basketball game. You can be Facebook messaging, texting, posting pictures from your dinner the night before on Facebook. So, keep that in mind too. It's great to find blocks of time, because I know everyone is busy and you're like, oh my gosh, an hour. How will I ever find an hour? So don't think of it as a whole hour. I mean, if you have a whole hour, that's great. But otherwise, find the pockets of time to do those activities in. And, the reason why you have the binder, if you're diligent and you write down who you need to call and their phone number or their email or how to contact them, then you can just take your book with you, open it up, and then you're ready to go.
Because
Okay.
then you basically have done all your work ahead of time. So when you and you have 15 minutes or 10 minutes, you're not spending that 15 minutes trying to find who it is that you need to call. You actually have that. So it helps you to be more productive when you do that.
Absolutely. All right. So our upcoming events. Do you want to do this one, Heather? Or do you want me to?
I would be happy to. So we have some cool things that we're kind of excited about to share with you guys. We're always doing different things to help, motivation, excitement, fun. So we are putting a challenge out to the team that when 25 shows are submitted, and that means held and submitted in the month of April. So that's going to start next week. Everybody's name for each show you submitted is going to go in, and we're going to do a cash prize. Okay. So we think that's kind of cool, but that's not the only thing. So we also want you to double your bookings for April. Now, if you're new, you can't say, well, last year in April, I wouldn't have had any. So you would want to have I would say at least 2. Would you agree with me, Melanie? If you're brand new, you would want to have at least 2 for April. So double your bookings for April, and then every show you book, we want you to hashtag it, hashtag do it scared, because sometimes we are so afraid to step out of that comfort zone and to double our bookings. So we have to get the 25 shows. Wait a minute. I'm confused on that one, Melanie.
Yes. Yeah. So the 25 shows and the Do It Scared are separate. So the 25 shows submitted, everyone who submits a show will be placed in a hat or a drawing of some type, and we'll draw a name for the cash prize. The Do It Scared is, remember the poll that we wanted you guys to do on the page? Whatever one you picked, or if you didn't pick one because you're new, double of 0, I would say, is 2. So I would agree, even though I was on mute telling you I agreed. And the reason why you should do that is understanding that if you front load your calendar, meaning you hold as many shows at the first of the month, the 1st through the 15th, we all know that we get paid twice, right? And let's just pretend you only do 2 shows a month. That's all you want to do, and that is completely fine. But the chances are at least one of those shows is either going to cancel or reschedule. So now you're down to 1 show. So if you book for the 1st through the 15th, if that's your number, right, then you have some flexibility for 2 of those shows to move around or cancel or reschedule to the next month. And then you still have that opportunity to get paid twice in the month. So it's really important for us to really load up the beginning of our calendar to get paid twice and to, help propel you for the rest of the month. Because when you front load that calendar, what happens when you have that show on April 4th, you still have the opportunity to book a few more shows for the end of that month and not feel overwhelmed. Does that make sense? So when you double your bookings for April, or anytime you get a booking for April, you're going to hashtag it, do it scared, because we're stretching a little bit to get that number to double your bookings. And then we will do a drawing for a new spring product,
Which we think's kind of cool.
Yes. Yay.
And then our do and tell we've been doing. So for every 20 entries, for those of you that are new, what the do and tell is, let's say you sent a host packet today. You would go on our team page, which is the Helping Hands Goal Getters, and you would say, just booked a show for April, hashtag do and tell, just sent a host packet, do and tell. Maybe you got your first booking from a virtual show, hashtag do and tell. So anytime you do something that's working for your business, maybe you were out and about and you ran into somebody and you handed out a catalog, you could do hashtag do and tell, handed out a catalog at Walmart to somebody. Whatever it is that you're doing for your business. So for every 20 entries, so let's say we had 20 people do hashtag do and tell for the month of March, we would pull one winner, which is a gift card. And let's say we had 40 entries, so then we would pull 2 winners. So for every 20, we're going to pull a winner. I have that correct, right, Melanie? Got that?
Yes, you do.
Just to keep me on track here. So our next team meeting, every other month, 1 month is at Melanie's and then the next month is at my house. So April 8th, which is a Monday, will be 6 o'clock at Melanie's house. And then for those of you that are out of state, or people that just want, we can't fit everything in the meeting. So we kind of do different things at each meeting. We usually try to do recipes when we're in home, which is one thing that we'll do different. And then we always try to do the Zoom. So there's other information, promotions, and different things that are coming out. Because sometimes I think it's more fun to share things that are going on this way than just always posting to the team. It just makes it, we can ask questions and stuff too. So our goals for the team, for the organization, which means Melanie's team and myself, or my team, is $24,000 in organizational sales. Schaus team, we're stretching a little bit to do $16,000 ourselves, and Hollis team is going to do $8,000. Or Schaus team is Helping Hands, and Hollis team is Goal Getters. And we want to add 6 new team members, 3 from Schaus and 3 from Hollis. That is the challenge that we're going to put out for April. Anybody have any questions on any of that? Melanie, should I share with them some that with the Facebook that we have, or should we leave that till the very end of the meeting that we were talking about earlier today? New people.
Oh yeah, you can share that.
Okay, I'm so excited. So we have been working on, it's called, we put it Helping Hands and Goal Getters, and it's called New Consultant Strong Start. So even if you have been with us for a while, it has training. So some of it, like maybe you'll watch the first couple videos and it tells you how to set up your debit card or how to put in your first show. Maybe some of those units you won't need, but then maybe you get to the virtual shows and you're like, I could really use some more training on virtual shows. So there's, different training sessions that we did, how to set up a virtual show, where you pull the pictures from. There's maybe things that you could do in a Facebook show, things you can do in a cooking show, how to put in if you gave prizes. So there's different videos, different links. You can start on it. You can go back to it. You can mark done when you're done with the unit. So everything is categorized so you can go through and see. So any new people we will add you to that, so that, because I know Holly and Dana are definitely probably the 2 newest people that are on the call. So we are going to add you guys to that. And if anybody else wants to be added to go through that training, we are more than happy to add anybody that would like to go through that as well. So it's going to be a work in progress. We're going to keep adding more things to it and then updating as different things change. But we just thought that would be a good place that sometimes we can all get overwhelmed and go, okay, now I don't know what I should do next. And this kind of helps you. And then PC University that Pampered Chef has some really great stuff. And we've pulled some stuff from there too.
Absolutely.
That's kind of a baby we've been working on for a little while. So that's why we're a little excited about it.
Yes, we're very excited about it. All right, so welcome to our new team members, Dana, who's on the call, and Holly, who's on the call. And then Paula just signed today, so I don't think she joined us, but all three new. So yay. All right. So we put our February team results and then where we are as of March. The Shouse team, the Helping Hands team, I gotta change that. I gotta remember to use the right name. For February was at $10,688. The Goal Getter team was at $5,430. So our total organization was at $16,119. Woohoo! And then we had 3 new team members for February. So far for March, and we still have almost 7 days, I think.
6 days, isn't it?
Days. Woo woo. The Helping Hands team is at 9,320, and the Goal Getter team is at 4,473, and we have 3 new team members. So way to go, guys. All right.
I am so excited about the apron. You guys still have time to earn this. So when you submit $750 in commissionable sales by midnight on the last day of March, so actually 11:59. Midnight, I don't know that counts. Don't wait that long. That drives me crazy. But you earned this really cute apron. And I have to tell you, I haven't really been wearing my apron for quite some time, but this one was just so darn cute that I have been wearing. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, that is so adorable. And being that it has, make magic and all that on there, it's kind of a good segue into, I know I earned this. And you talk about the Disney trip and stuff coming up. So it's just super cute. It gets a lot of conversation started. So I would encourage you ladies to get your $750 in before the end of the month. You'll really like the new apron.
It's very nice, and it's a nice thick material, so it will last. All right, so our February top performers was Miss Heather Shouse at $6,689. Yay! And then you guys can obviously read the rest of the names, and then
because Melanie Hollis doesn't want to say her numbers, 4,477.
Okay.
3 new team members.
Yes. So we did good. So congratulations to everyone for an awesome month. Now this is what I'm really, really, really excited about. So April Host Special is the cookware. So that's an amazing opportunity to get that 6-piece set for what is like $180 or something like that. And then the guest specials fall right in with the spring and summer, healthy eating and eating salads and things like that. But what I'm really excited about is the April Consultant Special. And I'm going to pull that up on.
And how many people have read what that is? Does anybody know what that is?
Anybody know? Anybody?
No? Okay. It's pretty exciting.
It is.
We all love it when we earn new products. Because I don't know how Pampered Chef always comes up with it. I always say, I think my kitchen, I'm probably pretty good. And then they come out with stuff. And I am telling you what, every single time I want the stuff. It's like they never come out with something I don't want.
All right. So ladies, April is time to earn new summer products. I wish I knew what they were because I'd give you a hint, but I don't know. But if you do 750 in commissionable sales, you're going to earn level 1, and that's going to be $45 of free product. And if you submit 1,500, that's going to be level 2, and you're going to earn $146 worth of product. So yay! That's always exciting. So obviously we have at least 2 new summer products coming out. So that'll be fun to see what they are.
And if you notice, every month, Pampered Chef gives us something for free when we submit 750 in sales. Sometimes they tell us what it is, like this month is the apron. Next month they're telling us it will be something valued at $45 or $1,500. But I just think that's cool that every month we have, not only are we earning commission, but we're always able to earn products too that are coming out. So we don't have to pay for those.
Yes, yes. Okay. Now I gotta get back to my thing. All right, and then of course the new consultant promotion, we will find out what that is on April 1st.
But right now is an amazing with $39. You just can't beat $39 for somebody to be able to join a business. Nancy Jo Ryan, our upline, she had posted today and she said, I Googled, and I might not, don't quote me and say Nancy Jo said this, but something like this. She said, I Googled what you could do for $39. There is no business out there except for Pampered Chef that you could start a business for $39. And she said, I found you could buy 3 some type of candles. She listed like a few things that she saw that were like at $39, but nothing was for an opportunity. And I just think we really have, they've never offered something. In the 18 years I've been with the company, we've never had a kit like this. And I just think it's an amazing time. It doesn't cost people a lot of money. It's a great time to get in. Plus they have the opportunity to earn so much money in their first 30 days to add to their kit, which I think is cool. And it looks like somebody is posting, or Melanie already answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So the $39 kit is a smaller spring kit. You get the breakfast sandwich maker, the veggie strip maker, and the
Microwave pasta cooker.
pasta cooker.
And the cozies.
Yes, and the cozies. So it's over $80 worth of product and materials, because you get your catalogs, you get your website free for 90 days.
And one thing Holly and I were talking about, because she had got that kit as well. And something a lot of people maybe don't realize, when you think of the breakfast sandwich maker, you think, okay, it's making breakfast sandwiches. But Pampered Chef has all kinds of things that you can even make fajitas for one person for lunch. I mean, there's all kinds of options out there. So really it's a nice kit, and it has a lot of opportunities and stuff with it also.
Absolutely.
I was very surprised at what you could make in it.
I know you had walked away, but I was telling them that there was just a lot of things that we could do with it that some of us maybe just didn't even realize, because in your head you think breakfast sandwich maker and you think that's all it's for.
So guys, I'm going to show you something on, so if you have someone that's interested, or you're interested in trying to, wrap your head around how someone would, start their business and only have those small, limited amount of products. Because I know sometimes we struggle with that, so we have a hard time telling people about it. So if you go into PCU and you click Getting Started, up here there's a Spring Starter Kit Resources. And so right here, there's a welcome video with Sharon Zellin and someone else that helps. I think that's the right welcome video. It might be something else. But then they demo the breakfast sandwich maker. They demo the microwave pasta cooker. They give you booking and selling tips. So they give the folks that are getting the Spring Starter Kit resources that extra help and those extra recipes to get them started and get them going. So make sure you check that out. There is still lots of time, 6 days, to build your team with this $39 kit. And I know we talked about, I don't remember if we talked about it on the Facebook post or in the last meeting. Some people are posting on Facebook, it's cheaper to start your own business with Pampered Chef than it is to get a full tank of gas right now, just to get some people interacting with you and,
It's kind of a fun thing.
Yeah, kind of being fun with it, to get people interested, so you can kind of strike up a conversation with someone that posts on that. So just think about different creative ways. It's a great time for you new gals to be like, oh my gosh, I just started this exciting new business. Come along with me. It's only $39 to get started and we can learn together. And then you're building your team and possibly getting to that fast track director where you can earn some extra cash. So, keep that in mind too as we close out this month.
So does anybody have any questions for Melanie or myself? Because we have a little bit of extra time on our call. Sometimes we feel like we pack it so full we don't have as much time for questions. So we kind of wanted to leave it that way. If you ladies had questions or there was something we can help you with, someone else is probably thinking the same thing that you are.
I don't have that IPA binder. How?
Oh,
am I-
yeah, I got to send yours to you, Holly. Yep, the new people don't
Okay.
have them yet. So you'll have to buy a binder, but we'll send you all the guts for it.
Okay.
I'll put that in the mail to you tomorrow.
Okay. I was wondering what it was.
Thank
It was
you for the reminder. I'm trying to remember that as new people are signing.
yeah.
Any other questions? No questions? I am just like shocked. Somebody's got to have
Just so good, Heather.
So when is our next meeting?
For the Zoom one, April 24th, right? Or is it 22nd? 22nd, April 22nd.
22nd. And our next in-home team meeting is?
I won't be able to come to it, so I didn't write it down.
She's in Georgia.
April 8th.
Come on, you can do Georgia. You can come, no problem.
Yep, Melba said April 8th.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
that is right. And when does registration open for national conference?
April 8th.
April 1st.
April 8th.
April 8th, April 8th. April 8th's the big deal. Yes, yes, yes.
So as soon as we know all the particulars for conference, we'll be posting that, because I can guarantee you Melanie and I will be on there on first thing that morning.
I already got my pennies saved up. So guys,
Is there any questions about, oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, remember, if you have PC dollars in your PC bank, or if you signed in March and you're gonna be earning some PC dollars, you can use that towards your conference ticket. So make sure if you have some PC dollars laying around that you have not entered yet, make sure you get all of those entered. Use that towards your conference ticket.
Yes. So no other questions, comments, concerns? Going once, going twice. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody taking the time to be with us tonight. As we always try to tell you, if you guys have questions, you can always reach out to Melanie or myself. Melanie during the day is usually a little bit harder to get a hold of just because she works a full-time job. I'm probably a little bit easier to get a hold of during the day. So if you ladies have questions, you can always text me or give me a call during the day. So we thank you for your time and have a great night. Remember to do your IPAs.
Yes, IPAs.
Good night.
All right.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.